Joe, the last few weeks we've heard multiple times you're the guy getting the defense set, setting them up, aligning them, what it may be. What's your progression when you're out there doing that process?
Progression in terms of
what do you look at first, and then what do you gotta? How much do you have to factor in those? Sometimes 3 seconds, sometimes 10 seconds.
A lot of different things. You know, you gotta get the call. You gotta see what you're looking at. Understand the personnel around you. Understand like the red alerts for the situation. So I mean, obviously, without getting into defensive scheme, there's a lot of things that go on, and understanding really fully the situation that you're in. So you kind of have to figure out real quickly what's going on around you, and then put it all into work real quick.
At first, again, not getting too much in defensive scheme, are you looking at the way they're set up, or are you making sure your guys are in position and then reevaluate?
Well, first I got to know what we're calling, and that kind of tells me what we're thinking, you know, from a defensive standpoint. And then I analyze what they're in, and I already know who's playing around me, and how they work. So that's kind of how it goes in my mind.
You'd obviously been doing it a bit in practice. With Austin out last week, did you experience any more responsibilities or any inefficiencies you didn't expect?
I mean, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to take anything away from Elijah Schmidt. I thought he did an awesome job, and Max, obviously, he's been back there the whole time with me. It was more before the game, me and Shu getting on the same page, understanding, hey, this is where I'm going to be. This is how I work. This is how I see this. This is how you see this, because it's really important to make sure that everybody is on the same page in how we see certain things happening on the defensive field. So that's the most important thing, and I think we did a really good job for the short amount of time that we had. And in this week, it's been great getting all those reps with Shu and really getting a feel for each other. So
it becomes more second nature as it was with Austin.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'd repped with Austin for 8 months. So it's a lot of reps.
What was there a gratifying feeling after Saturday's game, because you knew you were getting the nod, but you still probably heard some people saying, can you make the play or whatever it was, and then you went out there and showed it once again that you could. Was there a gratifying feeling when it was all said and done that once again you proved people wrong, I guess?
I don't think I looked at it like that. I think I let myself have 24 hours after that game, and I enjoyed it with my family. I enjoyed it with my friends. But it really was about just getting the victory. I was so happy that we won. But that's in the past now, and I mean, we have another huge challenge in front of us. So that's really what I'm focusing on right now. Like I'm not even really looking at that anymore.